Welcome to the Precision Metal Forming Association's Review Training Series on dimensional variations in flat-rolled metals. This training series consists of 7 different lessons. Lessons 1 through 7 are designed to give all employees the information they need to gain the ability to recognize, properly deal with, and prevent variations in the material to be stamped or formed. Lesson 7 is also intended to be completed separately by personnel involved only in materials handling, in those situations where taking the full training course would not be appropriate. The Dimensional Variations in Flat-Rolled Metals training series is made up of 7 videotape lessons and 2 written manuals. A separate manual is provided for the trainer and the trainee. The trainer manual is divided into 3 sections. The manager section explains the view-review training technique and the ease with which it can be implemented during regular daily operations within your facility. The supervisor section describes the training system structure and outlines just how the supervisor is to start up the system and evaluate the trainee's progress. In the grader section, you'll find the master copies of the trainee progress sheets, as well as the worksheet solutions for each lesson. This section also contains an explanation of the grading process and the grader's responsibilities. The trainee manual provides clearly stated learning objectives which guide the trainee through each step of the training process. It also includes master copies of the trainee worksheets. The most important aspect of the training approach used in this system is that it's self-paced. That is, it's designed so each individual trainee may progress at his or her own rate. There are 3 basic components to this view-review training series. First, videotapes are used as the primary information source. Trainees watch the videotape for each specific lesson as many times as they feel necessary in order to learn the information presented. The tapes vary in length from 9 to 19 minutes with an average length of about 14 minutes, optimizing the average trainee's attention span. Second, the trainee completes his or her worksheets for the lesson, answering questions that confirm that all of the information on the videotape has been learned. Third, using answers provided in the grader section of the trainer's manual, a supervisor or someone who has been assigned to handle the task reviews the worksheet to be sure all questions have been answered properly. If an incorrect answer is found, a review is recorded on the trainee's progress sheet, and the worksheet is returned to the trainee for correction. The trainee may need the opportunity to watch the videotape again in order to learn the correct information. In order for you to learn the correct information, we present the following preview of Dimensional Variations in Flat-Rolled Metals.
Lesson 1. Introduction to Flat-Rolled Metal Coils. In order to consistently manufacture quality parts with precision and accuracy, it is of course very important that the metal forming operator knows how to properly and safely operate the equipment used in the manufacturing process. Just as important to that quality goal is the ability to recognize and properly deal with variations in the material to be stamped or formed. Important not only for the operator, but for everyone involved in the manufacturing process, from manufacturing engineers, tool designers, and material purchasing agents, to those working in coil processing operations, shipping and warehouse staff, machine setup personnel, operations supervisors, as well as those involved in quality control. The purpose of this lesson is to familiarize you with material conditions which will be covered more fully in subsequent lessons. And although this view-review training series will, for the most part, address variations in quality which may be encountered with flat-rolled metal coils, some of the same problems can also affect forming operations utilizing sheet stock and blanks as well. Variations can occur within the same coil.
Lesson 4. Buckles, edge wave, and twist. As you have learned by now, a relationship exists between most dimensional variation problems in flat-rolled materials. Buckle and edge wave are no exceptions. Buckle, or oil canning, is a condition in the material where the center of the strip is longer than the edges. With edge wave, the edges of the strip are slightly longer than the center. The causes of these defects can be difficult to pinpoint. The first place we can look is the rolling mill. If, in the cold rolling process, too much pressure is placed on the center of the strip, it may overstretch and lengthen the center of the material, producing oil canning or buckles. These buckles are not always confined to the exact center of the coil. Sometimes, as you watch the mill width material being run, you can see the buckle moving from the center to one side, and then even back to the other side as the strip moves down the line. You cannot see these buckles when the strip is in the coiled condition. They will only become apparent during the uncoiling process. When buckled, full-width mill coils are slit into narrow strips, this oil canning effect may not be apparent in the slit coils either. Edge wave, too, can be caused.